Hello, it is Friday, May 16th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Friday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving a themeless puzzle, possibly a punny themeless puzzle. We'll have to find out. Could be a bit of punniness and misdirection today. And this potentially punny edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Kathleen Quinn, Quotidiophile, and, as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support, sustaining this channel, keeping it going day in, day out. I'm very grateful to them for that, and if you'd like to join them and support the channel in a similar manner, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link to that very address, and you'll find all the bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors like those I've just mentioned, there's also the official Daily Solve Let's Check the Crosses mug. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. It really does keep this thing going. All right, let's solve a crossword, shall we? This has been constructed by August Lee Kovac, who's constructed around half a dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It's a Friday themeless puzzle today, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving, shall we? Oh, kind of nice looking, interesting grid today. Anyway, one shooting for the stars. What, paparazzi maybe? Does that fit? It does fit. Let's see if that's right. I'm thinking someone shooting photographs of celebrities. Something said before a click. I'm not sure what we're looking for there. It feels slightly punny, but I can't quite tell what it is. River through Santa Fe National Forest. Also, paparazzi could absolutely be wrong. Flabbergasted. I'm starting to think maybe it is wrong. WCs. Yeah, okay. I'm not. This is going to be something like lavs or lose or something like that. Ballpark figure estimate. Yeah, sorry. Okay. One shooting for the stars I think is not correct, sadly. Because I liked that. Let's see. Let's try lavs for WCs for lavatories. So one shooting for the stars. I guess technically it would have been paparazzo, but I think in English we still typically say paparazzi. Ballpark figure I think is an estimate. Don't know. One-stop shopping spot. Something store? IKEA store? I don't think that's right. Words fail me. Maybe this isn't less. Maybe this is lose. Words fail me. Okay, I don't know about any of this. Maybe, estimate seems likely to be correct. Tennis's graph. Oh, Steffi Graf. I certainly recognize that name from when I was growing up. She was a big tennis star. One shooting for the stars. It could be... The problem is, I don't know if shooting or stars is the punny bit or both. Could be, an NBA player, basketball player. One shooting for the stars. Someone firing a gun for stars. What would that mean? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's such a shame. Okay. One-stop shopping spot. I think it is probably some kind of store. Remains overhead, say. Could be remains as in leftovers. Remains overhead, say. She outwitted Sherlock in a scandal in Bohemia. Oh, that's Irene Adler. Oh, but it's Sherlock is, right. So Sherlock is Sherlock's given name rather than his surname. So the answer will also be a given name. So it'll be Irene rather than Adler. Okay, so that looks good for this. Stave, yes, if you stave someone off, you fend them off. And who said, where id is, there shall ego be? Freud, I suppose. That would have to be the case, I would think. Remains overhead, say. Plural. You bet it is. As in, someone makes a claim and you say, yeah, you bet it is that. So what would this be if so? Remains overhead, say. Hovers? Oh, is it? Maybe it's, I was thinking it was remains as in left. I'm so predisposed on Friday to think of the kind of punny or misdirected version of a thing. So I was thinking remains as in, things that remain. But no, it could be just you stay overhead, you hover like a helicopter. Words fail me. Well, I never. Could this possibly not be estimate? Oh, no, well, I never doesn't fit. Never mind, it's not that. I can't even. There we go. Similar idea. Slightly more modern coinage, though. Okay, aid for a hypnotist. A pendulum, right. You always, sort of stereotypically in films and cartoons and things, you see a hypnotist dangling a pendulum. Oh, is it just a spaceship? Okay, that's a perfectly good, fine answer, but I was convinced it was going to be something. Um, I really thought stars was going to be something punnier. One shooting for the stars, a spaceship is quite literally shooting into space. Okay, so WC's, cans. You have to use the can. All right. That wasn't one of my ideas, but it's a good answer. Flabbergasted is your agape, maybe? Oh, one-stop shopping spot is a mega store. There we go. So something said before a click is smile. You're taking a photograph. That's what I thought when I first saw it, but I had that paparazzi, and so I didn't even consider it. River through Santa Fe National Forest. Pecos, maybe? I don't actually know Santa Fe National. I've never been there. Let's see. The one of 314, say. What is that? Oh, is it? No, I don't know what this is. Sorry. 314. I have no idea what that is. I mean, this looks like it's going to be the word lips, but I don't know. Sorry. Second sight. ESP? Oh, maybe this is a gasp. Oh, yeah, it is. This is a loss. This is listing wins, losses, and draws. Sorry. So being a gape was just threw me off. Okay, so that's a loss in a kind of win-loss record. And then this is PICOS. And then second sight is ESP, extrasensory perception. Okay, there we go. So that corner is now finally wrapped up. So cry from a captive is probably let me go. That seems straightforward. Deja vu, something you've already seen, literally already seen in French. And then indications of passing time are tempi, like tempo in music, pluralized. I don't think that's right. Indications of passing time. I was just thinking you could refer to tempo in music as literally time. You could say what time, what's the time signature of this music, or what's the time. Noted stratovolcano that last erupted in 1707 to 1708. What is it? Don't recognize this immediately, unfortunately. Just so you know, FYI. So the U there as a single letter is a hint that this is, I think, using sort of text speak language. Oh, Mount Fuji. Oh, right. Of course. There we go. Okay. So indications of passing time. Ticks of a clock, maybe? Yeah, that's a way to demonstrate visually that time is passing. Mad scientist's creation. Oh, some kind of machine. I don't know. Some kind of, disastrous machine, presumably. Soy is to Spanish as I am is to English. There we go. And actress Thompson of Selma. Oh, Tessa Thompson, probably. Pool owner's problem. Yeah, okay. Presumably in a pool you could have algae problems. Sounds likely enough. One whose voice is a muted trombone in Peanuts. Right, the adults all sort of speak in that muted trombone sound. What a great creative choice that was. All right. Oh, Doomsday Machine. Right, like in Doctor Strangelove. That's a big part of the plot of that film. The Soviet Doomsday Machine. Nonprofit group founded during World War II. USO, probably, which puts on performances for overseas service members in the U.S. military. So tough draw is what? A losing something? Not sure. Or a lose-lose? No. It crawls around the web. Googlebot, probably, which is scraping websites for, I don't know, metadata for search results or something. Decorative word with bricks. Lego. I'm thinking Lego bricks. That would make lose, which seems plausible. Like some stories and ships. You could have tall ships and, historic kind of sailing tall ships, and then tall stories are exaggerated tales. Tough draw. Lose. I just can't see it for some reason. Course finale could be what? A test, a final exam? Lose. I don't know. Super fast puzzle solver of a sort. Of a sort. Sorry. Super fast puzzle solver of a sort. I don't know, actually, what that is. What about this? Mary Kate and Ashley. They're both Olsons. And I can never remember. With people named Olson in general, I have a tough time remembering if their name is spelled Olsons or Olsens. I think with these two, it's an O. Let's see. Superfast puzzle solver of a sort. A robot? It's a long shot. A tree, like a three-pointer in basketball, perhaps? Superfast puzzle solver. Who is this? What is this? I don't know, sorry. Like a person getting a massage, usually. Prone. Yes, you're in a prone position. You're, lying down. Okay, given to fidgeting. Antsy? Oh, so this is, sorry, tray, not tree. There we go. Got my sports slang wrong, unsurprisingly. So there we go. And then tough draw. Lose. What on earth is this? Do I have something wrong? Oh, lose a turn. Oh, I see. This is a game in which you draw a card that or something like that says lose a turn. Okay, that's what that is. So super fast puzzle solver of a short. What? I'm not a super fast puzzle solver when it comes to this answer, that's for sure. What on earth? Bookkeeper for short is a CPA, a certified public accountant. Cubor, that doesn't seem right. Maybe this is Olson's with an E. Cuber, superfast puzzle solve. Oh, is that... Okay, I don't know this terminology. Is this someone who quickly solves a Rubik's Cube? That must be what that is. They must be called the cubers. Okay, so I was completely wrong about my Olson's intuition, but there we have it. It's finally in the grid. Absolutamente, CC. So yes, you're saying, absolutely in Italian. Yes. Okay, so Earth is what? Dirt. And radioactive element whose name is derived from the Greek for unstable. Oh, interesting. What is that? What is this? Lego art. Decorative work with bricks. Lego art. That looks right. So it might grab a bite to eat. It might grab a bite to eat. Some kind of robotic arm for serving food or something. I don't know. Okay, Roots surname. Oh, Kinte. Kunta Kinte is the character from the miniseries Roots. And then success in a game of Battleship would be a hit on the opponent's ship. Essential is a must. Chaotic is what? Unruly, maybe? Could be other possibilities there. Let's just leave an un. I think that part's probably right. Oh, they may grab a bite to eat. So it might grab a bite to eat, and they may grab a bite to eat. That's an interesting distinction between might and may. What could that mean? They may grab a bite to eat. I don't know. Okay, capture or abandon. I like that. I like that these seem sort of opposing, but I can't think of the answer. Only Catholic U.S. president besides JFK, Biden, was the second Catholic U.S. president. Bursting with, if you're bursting with something, you're rife with it. What was this? Bias. A lean, something that's biased could be leaning in a particular direction, or a tilt, maybe. If you've got a particular bias, you've got a tilt. Untidy, maybe, is chaotic. Untidy seems a bit soft for chaotic, but it still could be, you could say this is a chaotic room, it's untidy. And this, honestly, the element is probably going to end with realistically. Big gain with no pain. Sarcastic reply when someone quotes Star Trek. I don't know. Is it going to end with nerd or something? I don't know. Move inform. No, it won't, because move informally is probably relos and relocation. Boy, I have no idea what that's about. Big gain with no pain. I don't know. It's free lunch or something. Bravo, me. Look what I did, or something like that. Something did. Lit. If something's lit, it's a fire. It's literally on fire. Capture or abandoned. Abandoned bag. Capture. Does bag also mean abandon? Cultural attraction in LA with the. Oh, yeah, no, I think that's right. The Getty Museum. Right, okay. Abandoned bag. Does that mean I'm going to bag, or I'm going to bag out of here or something? Does that mean abandon? It must do. I think this must be right. I'm just not familiar with the particular usage, but I think that must be correct. Okay, so bravo me. Is this not relo? Big gain with no pain. Oh, easy money. Oh, it's not. It doesn't end with Okay, so bad assumption. I probably should not have put that in. Flee is what? Lamb? Like making an escape from a crime, or being on the run. Let's see. Bravo me. Maybe that's wrong. Flee. Sarcastic reply when. Oh, it is. Oh, look, it has nerd in it. It's nerd alert. Okay, my instinct was correct, but it was in a different place. There was that E there, so I thought maybe it was going to be nerd. Okay, so flee. No, I think it is lamb. Flee is lamb. And then top of a schedule, usually line A. So maybe that's sort of tax form or something, that kind of schedule. It might grab a bite to eat. Oh, a talon of a bird might grab a bite of an animal to literally eat, or might grab the animal itself. And then they may grab a bite to eat. I see. So molars, they sort of grab in the sense of finding purchase on food that you're eating. I nailed it is bravo me, right. And then astatine. Okay, right. I'm not even familiar with this element. I hope that's correct. Let's go up to this corner. Blank unsold, 1969 NBA MVP, not a clue. Unsurprisingly, announcer's call before a potential buzzer beater. Something for the win, maybe it's for the win? As in someone, I don't know, makes an attempt at a basket or something, and then the announcer would say, this is for the win, and then they don't yet know if it's going to go in. Let's see. Unsigned athlete is a free agent, yeah. At least I've heard that terminology. Okay, check it out. Looky, maybe? Weck unsold? Boy, I have no clue if that's right. Chase as some flies. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. Oh no, that wouldn't fit anyway. Check it out. Something C, west, that seems more likely. Check it out. Chase as some flies. I don't know what that is. Oh, is like fly balls in baseball, maybe? I don't know. Place is a site, maybe? Location. Blank Walcott, 1992 literature Nobelist from St. Lucia. I'm not sure offhand, unfortunately. Ancient Greek marketplace is an agora, and a carnival treat is, I don't know. Wee bits are tads, just a small amount, perhaps. Certain hiring bias could be ageism. Oh, taffy you might get at a carnival. And then its milk is a source of chirpy. Nepalese cheese must be a yak. So Derek Walcott, there we go, is the literature Nobelist. Okay, so chase as some flies. I have no idea what that is. Check it out. Go see? Shag. Is that a baseball term? I have no clue if so. Oh, good. Okay. So there we go. Definitely a few things that were unknown to me. Actually, a couple of them right here. So Wes unsold 1969 NBA MVP was correct, and Chase as some flies is to shag, which I did not know. That's a different meaning here in the UK. And there we have it. That was a Friday crossword. I think that was a good, solid Friday crossword with a fun central answer, Doomsday Machine. I wonder if that's the first time that's been in the New York Times crossword. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me if it were the first time. And started off with a very sort of confidently incorrect guess of paparazzi rather than spaceship. I mean, really, that's what a Friday puzzle is all about, right? You've got something like one shooting for the stars, and there are two completely unrelated and absolutely different answers, each of which I think is reasonably plausible as an answer. And that kind of thing happens on a day like Friday, which has quite a lot of punniness and misdirection frequently. And I think this one had a good amount. What else did we have in that regard? Oh, well, we had those things with the bites to eat. Where were those? We had molars and talon, things that might or may grab a bite to eat depending on the context. That's so interesting. I wonder stylistically what was going on with the might rather than may. I mean, obviously this has they because molars is plural, but I guess might sounds a bit more sort of voluntary, as in there's some kind of decision or intention being made there, whereas molars wouldn't have that. I don't know. Be curious to hear the discussions had between perhaps Will Shortz and August Lee Kovac about that decision. The only reason I ask is because often constructors like to include a pair of identically worded answers in the crossword that are totally unrelated. I always sort of enjoy that as well. It's always kind of fun just to see how they've managed to achieve the same clue for completely unrelated words as answers. Anyway, let's see. I mean, Big Game with No Pain wasn't really misdirecting or punny. It just didn't occur to me immediately. It was good, but then when you see it, it's completely appropriate. That kind of thing is always nice. And then there are some things I just didn't know, like a cuber is a super fast, presumably solver of Rubik's cubes. So there we have it. Maybe a cuber could also be, maybe you could refer to a Lego artist as a cuber as well. Anyway, that was the Friday crossword for your information, and I'll be back tomorrow with the Saturday themeless edition. Do consider subscribing to the channel if you've been enjoying these videos. And there's also the Daily Solve Discord chat server, which you can join, a nice friendly chat community, and chat with other members of this or watchers of this series, and let them know how you felt about this puzzle, whether you found it to be approachable or not for a Friday. And anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for the Saturday crossword. Do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Friday. Take care.